So, you want a relationship. What kind of relationship are we talking about here, Blue? Is not what you're asking, but I'll tell you anyways. And it's the steamy kind. So, as a fellow human meat machine, I too long for a relationship and a connection that feels real. As you do, as I do, we crave human connection, touch, and affection, especially from people we want those things from. Well, to my younger generations that spend most of their time online, relationships are a two-lane road going in one direction. Two separate cars driving side by side. It's two beings deciding to merge energetically. A reason I think a lot of us are single for one is we're controlling. For a relationship to grow, you gotta view you and your significant other as a flower. You need space, affirmations of love, and like a flower, you need sunlight. Sunlight as in the actual sun, and sunlight as in the energy from your significant other. We need to have a space that fosters a healthy relationship. We think that our significant other is ours, and the truth is we don't own them. They're not our pet, they're not ours, as you are not their pet. They are the main character of their own life just as you are for yours. So if you truly want to foster that safe space, you should view yourself as a garden. You have all these flowers and different plant life from extravagant to rotten and old. People can come by and view your garden. Some may leave and never come back. Some may like the way the garden makes them feel at certain times. Then there is that one person that will come to your garden and they will never want to leave. That's when you have found that person. It's not a video game, so please don't be trying to get a significant other online or like on a dating website. Yes, some cases it works, but most of the people on there are fake and are honestly just lonely. To crave is to lust. And lust, oh man, it's a whole nother story, but I like to view living with lust like living with your ego. You're easily persuaded by negative thoughts and you have no real control over yourself. Most people are attracted to people who have their shit together. It's hard to help someone solve a puzzle when your own puzzle is incomplete. There's a saying that goes basically along the lines of, to truly love someone else at the depth they're at, I must too be at the depth of love within myself. In other words, to love someone to their fullest, you need to understand how to do that. So start with yourself. In turn, you'll build your life up and be focused on your dreams instead of lust. And when you're living for yourself every day and giving yourself that love, that person will show up to your garden. And your garden will be well maintained, well groomed, smell nice, and have a welcoming vibe. In other words, you're going to be someone that others can desire. So cut off that dopamine, and I know you know what I mean, and start chasing that love within yourself so you can get to that deep depth within yourself. So then you'll be able to meet others at that same depth as well. And when you meet someone who has not gone to that depth within themselves, you'll feel it immediately, and you'll know that they're just not meant for you. I view love much more sacred than just dating people and breaking up. You give that person your energy, your love, your time. You even open up to them probably more than anyone else. That person will always be with you in your dreams and memories. I think where a lot of people hurt themselves when it comes to a relationship is they are chasing someone. When you create the chase dynamic, it puts the chaser on a pedestal. They will just unfortunately feel as if they're better than you and start to chase who they want instead. Everybody is chasing someone who they don't want and then are sad because the ones who are chasing them is not on par with the person that they are chasing. You gotta find someone who truly wants you for you, not just for how you look, for what car you drive, for how many followers you have, but rather if they view you as someone they can have in their life for years to come. That doesn't mean take every situation you have with someone like you're going to marry them. But I hope you understand that you gotta give them that space to grow and for them to choose you. At the end of the day, we want to be loved by someone that we can trust. So if you're chasing, you'll likely always be chasing. Instead, make that beautiful garden and love your garden and wait for someone else to notice the work you've put into your garden. And hopefully, they decide to stick around a little bit more. To understand how to love someone else, we must first love ourselves. As always, It's been Blue.